First and foremost, you need to log in. Now, it's recommended that you use Internet Explorer because some of the other browsers don't show the complete functionality of Moodle. So just to be on the safe side, Explorer is the best thing to use. If you're using a Mac, you contact us because there's probably a few other things that you need to do to have it function properly. First and foremost, you need to log in to Moodle. Up here, you'll see the login or the URL name. Once you get your username and password, which you've probably already done since you are now listening to this video, log in. When you log in, what you should see are, if you, in this case, you'll scroll down a little bit, you'll see the classes that you are going to be teaching. In this case, in term 2A, I taught international marketing, and in 2B, I'm teaching these 3 units. Now, let's look at a unit. What you're going to realize is that as I have explained in the past, we're actually in the development process. So there's going to be some variation between unit to unit and some of the things that you're going to see. So when you first log in, this, for example, is a unit that is still in the old format. But what you'll first see is something called a student contract that the students are supposed to read and accept. You'll then see the unit outline. The discussion forum may or may not be set up. Chat, which allows you to chat real time with your students if they happen to be online. This link here goes to the online library, the database for ProQuest. And then you might have an assessment link or a number of the assessments like you do here, and then the learning journals. We call those focus tasks now. Learning journal is the old term, but moving forward, these are what we refer to as focus tasks. So just become familiar with the look and the feel of what you see in your classrooms. After this whole standard area, when you scroll down a little bit, each week is broken up into sessions. The things that you should see in each session would be the kind of the synopsis / lecture, if you want to talk about it, of that week's topics. Then the focus tasks and the readings that the students should be doing. These are what are accessible to the students. Then you'll probably see some grayed out areas. Now for the instructors, these are available to you, but not to the students in the student view. Make sure that you're familiar with these because they're either going to be called tutor guides or facilitator guides. These actually give you, in many cases, some hints, tricks on how to teach the course, that content of that particular week. Also, some of the answers to the focus tasks are in some of these, as well as perhaps some other discussion questions that you can pull into the discussion forum. And you'll notice that we have those through week 12. Now, on the left-hand side, you will see an administration area. Now, this is going to be important to give you some quick links into things like the gradebook and also how to set up groups as just 2 examples. Okay? And up here in the upper left is participants. So just quickly we'll have a look at that. If you click on participants, this is what you'll see. You should see your name in there, as well as your students. Now you'll also notice some of these other people that aren't students. They're labeled as coordinators or facilitators. These are the people at the local learning centers. They're there to provide extra assistance to the students, but they're not necessarily in there as they're not in there as a student themselves, but they do have access to the class and the course content. Just remember that you, first and foremost, are the students' tutors. You are the initial point person that the students should be going to, and the people at the learning centers are supplementary. Now, anytime you want to get back to where you were, instead of hitting the back button, if you look at this footprint almost up in the upper left corner, just click on one step back and you'll get right back into where you were.